Hello everyone, welcome back once again to this online class. We are discussing about the pollution, types and sources of pollution. So we have discussed in previous video about air pollution. In this video we shall discuss about water pollution. As you are well aware that 71% of water on earth and 29% of landforms. The first growing contamination of water is affecting the living organisms, human as well as marine life. So the first point that we should discuss is about why there is a shortage of water and why we need to conserve water and concern about the purity of water. The first one is unequal distribution of water on earth. Water is not equally distributed on the earth's surface, or the rainfall that comes is not equally coming rain in every places. So due to this reason, the demand of increasing population is becoming a more concern for all. As population is increasing, the demand of water also is increasing. Then we have the pollution of water makes life difficult. As we know, water is life, right? When there is water, life exists. So man has polluted not only the surface water but the underground water. Millions of people die after consuming this contaminated water every year. So read properly and understand the simple terms are there. So there is not much difficult to understand this. So once you read 2-3 times, you will be obviously able to understand. So although human knows that pollution is affecting the health, but we disregard it by polluting our rivers, lakes and oceans. We know that pollution is harmful to our health. Knowingly, deliberately, undeliberately, we contribute the pollution to the rivers, lakes and oceans. So this contamination of water is slowly harming our planet and it is becoming a threat to living organisms. In addition, as we know, we are aware that contamination of water is affecting our health, but there are some organisms, living organisms, innocent living organisms die due to drinking of this contaminated water and they are greatly affected. Let's see the different sources of freshwater pollutions, how water is getting polluted. The first one is natural sources. You can see the natural sources are gases, animal waste, living organisms, soil, minerals and other pollutants which soluble in water. So the gases, waste, animal waste, living organisms, soil, minerals are able to mix in the water and that causes pollution of water. The poisonous minerals like nickel, cobalt, lead and mercury are responsible for polluting the water. Then we have human sources. Urbanization and industrialization has resulted in excessive water pollution. Making buildings, making construction of roads, industrializations have tremendously affected the water pollution. So they are classified in following terms like sewage and domestic waste, industrial waste, then agricultural waste, nuclear waste, oil spills, thermal pollution. When we talk about sewage and domestic waste, like man uses water for drinking, watering the plants, bathing, cleaning, etc., with no proper infrastructure to dispose to this waste. This contaminated water is poured into our rivers and coastal areas, affecting the marine life. The sewage contains synthetic detergents and microorganisms, animal dung, human fecal material, which is a major source of water pollution. So there are many activities that human is contributing to the water pollution. Here you need to remember one term, that is eutrophication. Read once, it is very easy. Terms are given, you will be able to understand. So I will be explaining what is eutrophication. Eutrophication means excessive dumping of waste into the water. The top layer of water is covered with waste. With the period of time, the waste becomes green, or it is called algae. In that sense, what happens? The top layer is covered. Top layer of the water is covered, and it is blocking oxygen and sunlight, which affects the marine life or fish. They are getting suffocated, they die. So this is one of the major problems. Eutrophication means excessive dumping of waste into the water, causing depletion of oxygen, and that leads to death of fish. So read this one and able to understand easily. Then we have industrial waste. Most of the industries release chemicals like chlorides, sulfides, carbonates, nitrates, and metals like zinc, mercury, copper, chromium. So in the rivers or in their water sources. Out of these, lead, manganese, and mercury are most harmful for humans, plants, and animals. So they are able to pollute the water. Cleaning of lands can lead to erosion of soil into the river. Then again, waste and sewage generated by industry can get into the water supply, introducing large organic pollutants into the ecosystem. So deliberately or undeliberately or directly or indirectly, we are contributing the pollution of water. Then when this contaminated waste, toxic, radioactive material from the industry, mines, and abandoned hazardous waste sites, the upon dumping areas, the place where the dust, the waste is being dumped openly, dump yard areas. So it is dumped openly, which is exposed to the sun. It gets evaporated, the toxic chemicals, and then when it is raining, it is mixed in the soil and the water with the underground water, which leads to contamination of water. Then acid rain is another major problem. When any waste material is being burned, the smoke particles that is mixing with the clouds reacts with the water, which is polluting the water. Then we have agricultural waste, like agricultural waste including commercial livestock, poultry farming, where the animals breedings are kept, as well as the livestock, buffaloes, then again the cows, then bullocks, poultry farming where chicks are kept. The waste material of those things are in abundance, and that is dumped in the water, which is a major problem for water pollution. Pesticides from agricultural runoff, metals and processed chemicals are major sources of water pollutants. Pesticides, the farmers add excessive amount of pesticides for better growth of the crops, as well as the chemicals are being added, which is harmful to the water pollution. Read this one. Then we have nuclear waste. Nuclear waste containing radioactive elements contaminate groundwater, and then they may also enter our body through the food chain. So nuclear waste is very harmful. They get contaminated, and due to the radioactive elements, they mix in the groundwater, and that we consume the water, we are affected. Oil spills are major problem for the oceanic marine creatures. Waste oil from city drains, tankers, leakage from oil wells cause the oil to seep into the sea and pollute the water. So as you know, oil doesn't mix in the water, so they will be covering the top layer of water, that is more harmful to the marine life or the fish. You can see one example is given, the deep water horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico in 2010. You can see the oil on the surface of water gets spread due to the following reasons. The first one is damage caused to oil tankers by accidents. Due to the accidents, the leakage takes place, damage takes place of the tankers, and they start spreading all over water. Natural seepage of water, offshore production of losses associated with oil refineries. In the coastal areas, when the refineries are there, the oil is being spread. Disposal of used automobile lubricants, etc., into seawater. The castor oil that is being used for lubricating the machines, used one, that is being dumped into the seawater, which is causing major problem for water pollution. Then we have this oil spread on the seawater acts as an insulating layer between the air and water, so that blocks. Due to this reason, the oxygen of the atmosphere cannot mix with the water. Then we have thermal pollution. In thermal pollution, you can see the thermal power plants where electricity is produced by burning coal. So, hot water into the recycled hot water is released into the rivers, sea, causing water pollution. The hot water raises the temperature of the water body, affecting the marine life. Thermal pollution can occur when water is used as a coolant near a power plant or industrial plant, and then it is returned to the aquatic environment at a higher temperature than it was originally. Thermal pollution can lead to the decrease in the dissolved oxygen level in the water, while also increasing the biological demand of aquatic organisms for oxygen. So, due to this recycled water, the machines they make it cool, so they need more water for producing this thermal power. So, due to this recycling hot water that is released in the sea or in the water bodies is affecting the marine life. Sources of water pollution. Marine pollution as defined by the International Oceanographic Commission (IOC) for the United Nations Educational and Scientific Commissions. Learn these definitions, that is, the introduction by man directly or indirectly of substances into the marine environment resulting in harm to living resources, hazards to human health, or hindrance to marine activities and reduction of amenities is called marine pollution. So, this is a definition of marine pollution by International Oceanographic Commission. So, like oceans and seas are becoming unsafe for marine life due to increasing pollution. So, rivers carry domestic, industrial, commercial, agricultural pollutants into the sea. Sewage is discharged from hotels around the ports and harbors into the seas. So, in lot way the water is polluted, and we are contributing a lot of waste that is being dumped into the water is going by rivers to the sea. The waste disposed from ships contains plastic, which is most harmful to marine life. It is estimated that thousands of sea birds, marine mammals die each year due to plastic related causes. So, these are major problems that is being day by day the planet is becoming worse and polluted. Pollution due to the oil spills has an adverse effect on the marine ecosystem. The consequences of marine pollutions are deadly, and they are being affected fish stocks around the world. The sources of marine pollutions are marine commerce, industrial effluents joining seas and oceans, dumping of radioactive substances into seawater, sewage brought to the sea by rivers, offshore oil rigs, recreational activities, agricultural pollutants brought to the sea by waters. So, these are a few points. It's very easy points. Other once you understand, it's very easy to understand. So, any questions, any doubts you have, please to ask, and we will clarify it. Thank you for watching this video so patiently. I remain.